Hi, I'm Cindy Sheehan. I'm from California, but I consider myself a citizen of the world, and I am really into peace and justice, peace and social justice. I sold my car 7 years ago because I became convinced that it's also up to us to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. So I sold my car. I'm a full-time peace and social justice activist. I've been able to minimize my life enough to where I can do this full-time, and I have an organization called Cindy Sheehan Soapbox. I have a podcast. I write. I've written 7 books so far. I'm working on my 8th book. And I just organize things to educate the American people about what's really going on in the world. And my biggest problem, I think, with the movement and with activism in general is it seems to be so partisan. If a Republican's in office, things are bad. If a Democrat's in office, then people don't go out and protest. But the things are still as bad. And so I think if we're going to have any effective change for we the people, we have to get past this. Our activism needs to be based on our own principles, not on who's in office, or not based on political party. So that's what I try to do mostly. I use my podcast, my writing, my travels, and now I'm going on a bike ride from California to Washington, D.C. We're going to take 90 days, stopping in many different places, big and small, to educate people about this, to kind of reinvigorate a movement against war, against torture, against any kind of oppression, and for peace and environmental sustainability and, positive values. And I think if you talk to somebody long enough, you find out that everybody is for these things. Everybody is for peace. Everybody's for environmental sustainability and social justice, but we just need a good path to get to these places and not be so divided on wedge issues that the ruling class wants us to be divided on.
I think that what Cindy's doing is essential because it reaches to people's hearts when they see a crying mother talking about the illegality of the wars, the horribleness of the wars. It manages to reach people, and that's a good thing. She's an amazing, amazing individual who has a heart of gold, and she's an inspiration. She's an inspiration to me, so it's good that she's doing what she does, because she manages to inspire others to do the same.
When my son was killed in Iraq on April 4th, 2004, it really set me on a new trajectory. See, before Casey was killed, I cared about everybody, but I cared mostly about my family. And now I think I care about every billions of people on this planet the same way. Every person on this planet has the same existential right as I do, or as Obama does, or as anybody does. But people in America, they don't think that way. They think that we're the greatest country ever, we're the greatest country on the face of the earth, in history, in the universe, whatever, but we're not. And so we have to care about those people outside our borders. And I have grandchildren, I have surviving children, and I just think about them and the babies of the world. And that's what motivates me. Many people tell me, well, you do this, Cindy. You speak, you write, you travel, you have a lot of this amazing energy, but I can't do the same thing because I'm not Cindy Sheehan. But before my son was killed, I guess I wasn't Cindy Sheehan either. But I was in a way. And I'm just an ordinary person. And everybody has the capability to do extraordinary things. And I speak to a lot of college students and I say, you don't have to do these massive things in massive ways. You can make a difference in one person's life. you know. And but usually when you step outside your comfort zone, then a huge ripple effect happens and it makes a positive change in society. So we can keep dropping our pebbles and have little ripples. Once in a while we can throw a boulder and have a big splash, but it's those little ripples, I think, that make a difference. So I think the main thing is just do something. Just do it. Just get out of your comfort zone, but you have to leave your comfort zone. If you're going to make a change, you're going to have to go outside your comfort zone. And just don't be afraid. That's my two mottos. Don't be afraid and just do it.